come and greet Rose. Someone else, you don't even know the person. Oh, you look like your daddy. Oh, but your eyes are like that. Hey guys, welcome to yet another day of my Vlogmas videos. I know it has been quite a journey. We've come from so far and I can't believe we are here. So I decided to give you guys a story time. My first Christmas in the village. So let me first give you a little background about myself. Like, you know, my name is Rose Basemira. Basemira, I come from the west part, originally from the west part of Uganda. And my tribe is that I'm a Munyoro. And I literally come literally. I come from Hoima, one of the districts that belongs to the Bunyoro Kingdom. I'm a Mobito. I'm from the Babito clan. So yeah, I'm a Munyoro. So when I say my village, literally I mean Hoima. So yeah. We don't often go to the village for like Christmas and all that due to some reasons that I'm not going to share with you until we become like really close. But we're not that close yet, are we? Anyway, so my first Christmas in the village is the only Christmas I've ever had in the village. I remember quite well, either it was in my S6 vacation, that's 2015, or in my S4 vacation, and that's 2013. One of the 2 years, I don't remember very well, or in between actually, maybe 2014. So Daddy tells us we are going to the village. When we go to the village, we normally don't spend there more than like 2 days at most. So we go like today, we spend the night, tomorrow we are back, or maybe the other day. So it's like 2 days or maybe and a half at most, or sometimes 1 day. So he tells us we are going to the village. Somehow, I did not know, don't even blame me for this. I just did not want to go to the village. It's just, but then, you know, a lot of reasons. I'll be like, oh, there's no network. I don't have any friends there. Oh, this and this and this. It's just a weird feeling. I just never really wanted. So going to the village was like, I had to be forced. And I'll be like I didn't want to go. So I'll be all pissed at it. But of course, we had to go. I don't know how long the journey, because I stay in Entebbe. So from Entebbe to Hoima, I don't know how long that would take us. Not in a in a private ride. I'll find out and then add put the time here that it would roughly take for someone to move from Entebbe to Hoima on a regular day. So we go there. We didn't leave in the morning, so we reached like around evening nighttime there. So we reached there, everyone is just happy, what blah blah blah. And me meanwhile I was still there with my, like, I didn't want to go to the village, so I was angry. Of course, everyone, you go to the village, it's like, villages are different from towns. It's like the whole village is like your family, the whole community is your family, so everyone is happy to see you. I think there's this thing of since you're coming from like the city, from town, you're like VIP, or what, you're treated like, you're put on a pedestal for nothing. So they put on a pedestal, you feel like, oh, you're supposed to be served whatever you want, blah blah blah. But still, that didn't make me happy, because I was like, oh, the network is low, I don't want all that's what I could think about. My young self would be thinking about, I can't get my phone working, like I'm not even going to watch my favorite TV show or stuff like that. Instead of being like, let me spend time with family, it's just 1 day or two. No, I was mad. I don't have network, I don't have where to buy stuff, the next shop is like a mile away. I'm just, all those are things I was thinking about. Anyhow, that day gets done, I was sleep, what. The next day was like Christmas Day, and then we had to go to church. We go to church. So that day we wake up, get ready, blah blah blah. We go to church. If I get the photos, then I'll attach the photos. But I might not attach. I was looking funny. I was chubby. I don't even think if I had hair. Yeah, did I even have any hair? I don't think I had any hair. But anyway, if I get the photos, I'll attach them. But I hope I don't. Anyway, so we were there. There's always, when you're like guests and the whole village knows you, guess what? They give you some nice seats there. Like I told you, VIP. So you're all like on a pedestal, like guest of honors, what? Even when they're talking, they mention you. And then by then, these are things I didn't like. I didn't like attention. I was kind of low key. So the things happening, oh, you have to stand up. People are all they're looking at you like as if my first Christmas in the village was just. And of course, now they also expect you to donate. You know what they mean donating? You know the things of time to give whatever's in charge. Ha! You're from the city. Hey, you're supposed to donate. You're supposed to give some good something. Everyone is looking at you like, yeah, you're the president of Uganda. So, yeah, time for donation. You donate whatever, but everyone's eyes. Everyone who gives a speech in church, they have to mention the family of blah, blah, blah. You're like, I'm like, oh God, what is this? And then after that, and I think that another thing that actually shocked, like took me by surprise, was the fact that it doesn't happen mostly in town churches. Like at the end, after the mass was done, then they do bidding. They bid in church. Like people from like around bring their like farm stuff, maybe onions, tomatoes, batoke, meat, chicken, all those things you can think about, mainly from people's families. So they don't bring like, I mean people's farms. People don't bring like more want to sell a car or what. No, they bring those foodstuffs that they go from their gardens, like sweet potatoes, cassava, matoke, what they bring in church to be. So the people take their onions in front and then they start, we have this whatever of onions, or we have black cover of Irish. Then people start 1,000, 2,000. They bid in church until everything has been sold off. So as you being as family from the city, everyone most of the things are looked at, even though the things no one has to take, everyone thinks you're supposed to be taking them. So you have to that's something that was caught my eye. It was kind of interesting to do bidding in church, but then I understood the whole thing about it. I was like, yeah, it's not so bad, but it was just new to me. Yeah, from of course after there, now you get because my mom grew up from there, so of course they have like people to catch up with. As for you, they're waiting to go, they're greeting. And you know African parents, I don't know about other people's parents, but you know African parents can greet until lunchtime. My friend, you're there waiting, tired, angry, what? They can't finish greeting people. Everyone is greeting them. No one. And also you have to be there. Come and greet Rose. Someone will see you don't even know the person. Oh, you look like your daddy. Oh, but your eyes are like for Auntie Gold. And me, I was just hungry. I don't know if it was because I was young or something, but all I was thinking about, I want to eat now. So I'm not getting done. It's hot. It's what, everything. But now everyone wants to greet. Everyone wants to greet. So of course, sooner or later it had to end. We had to go back to our family place. And you know how village Christmases are, like these people have farms or that, so there are a lot of things to eat, a lot of things to, and then like there's a party, you know. It's just, the good thing is that I used to like hang out with my brother, and most of the guys at home in the village were either too young, like the kids were either too young, and then the others were just too old. So it literally had no other people to hang out with apart from ourselves. Me, my big brother Bob, Maria, all of us, we just had to hang out with each other. So it just used to be there all acting like the cool kids. Don't you guys don't get offensive with me in the comments. It's not like I'm not justifying what I did. I'm just saying I was young and they're putting me on a pedestal. So I felt like, the things of being a cool kid in school. Being the cool kid in school, that's how I felt like. So everyone was just looking at you. You're just dancing. When you're just moving from left to right, it looks like, oh, you've done a very good move. They really put me on the pedestal so much, and I felt so I might have been angry at beginning, but I started to enjoy myself knowing the next day we are going to leave, because like I said, we don't spend a lot of time there because of my dad's work and then other things. So it's more like when you get a chance to go there, we just spend a few days there, at most 2. So yeah, the night went like that. We danced what until we literally slept off. And the next day, of course, breakfast, what people having hangovers, people don't want to wake up. That's the very day I had to pack up and leave. So I didn't do a lot. We didn't actually even move a lot apart from church and back. And then dad had to come back because he had to go somewhere, which is none of my business. I will not say it, and they will not even ask me what that was. But we left, and that was my very first Christmas in the village, where I felt like Queen Elizabeth walking around the London or something. Because don't blame me, I was young. Yeah, I was young. I'm a very young girl. I'm even still young right now, but I'm more sensible. Anyway, so thank you very much for watching this story time. If you actually want to enjoy more story times, tell me so that I give you plenty, because I have a lot of stories to share. But it's up to you if you want to listen to them anyway. Thank you very much for watching. I remain your girl Rose. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye!